man. He said I'm oversimplifying. He is as well.
Situations like these.
Because here's the thing. He's talking about the CEO distributing it. Because he wants to compare this to healthcare. But the issue with that is that the drugs get distributed to pharmacies, so the person would have to negotiate with the pharmacy instead of the fucking CEO. Doesn't make sense.
No, I actually agree with you. I think he's just changing it to his agenda.
Yeah.
To make the class run better.
If he's giving you half, that's more than the cost of production.
And he's trying to make it moral as well by saying that
multiple cases of this.
He's making the cost of the drug like 10 times more than it is to produce it, but then you're into another moral argument because he also has to pay his workers well.
Yeah.
You have to run a company. Now, granted, 10 times is a lot, but
then like not lose money.
Wait, can you click this link? Oh wait. I don't think that'll work. Don't click that.
And when we say
okay,
cost of production,
1 second. I'm checking something. Oh,
paying for the material, the drugs itself, the distribution, the employees who are actually producing it, the scientists who are preparing it. That's what I'm talking about, right? So 10 times that cost. The husband was able to come up with 5 times the cost.
Cool, yeah.
That's right. He came up with half of it. Cost. So he's still covering more than what it costs to produce it. But because he can't get that other half to the 10 times, all of you guys are saying it's okay for that woman to die because she's poor. That's essentially what you guys are telling me.
Alright, give me a second.
You gave me a thumbs down. So you guys are all saying she should die because she's poor.
Whoa. No one said that.
Trent.
I'm just not gonna, man. They've seen this oversimplified unit for this. It's not possible.
CEO is charging 10 times. You can also say he's not giving it because he's not playing fit. He's not being favoritism. He's being equal. I'm pretty sure he was like to anybody.
What is this argument?
Oh, you need to pay the set amount like this. He's not giving anybody, any special treatment or any like aid or anything.
That's true.
A quality card.
That's true.
Yes, I would agree with you. I agree 100% with you.
Wait, can you say something? I think pay attention now.
Sure, I'm listening. Shit. What?
Wait. Okay. Well, who's right is it to set the price?
It's the person's right. The CEO.
Yeah, exactly. So like what what is it though? Like you see what I'm saying? Like the counter argument would be for the government to set the price. Well, whose right is it to set the price? That's the argument.
And again, you guys are all telling me that it is okay for her to die.
Well, I think he's trying to make it the CEO's price because.
Yeah.
Oh, but what you're saying is that the government should regulate it.
No. I'm saying, well, which one's better? Or like maybe because like technically the government is like the people, but like then you could argue, hey, well, that's not a fair representation of the people, etc. It's just a fucking wormhole.
Yeah, it's wait, what is your raising hand for?
Interesting.
I don't know. Wait, can you go to YouTube? Look up YouTube.
A random person
in a second.
Alright, cool.
Dude, he's getting kind of pissed.
Yeah, I don't know why.
No one here likes the free healthcare.
Right, I can't hear you.
This guy's mic isn't working.
I think your mic's
Oh, this kid's kind of retarded. Let's listen.
We weren't saying that it was okay. We were just saying that is what is happening. There isn't something that can change it.
But that's not what I was asking. I'm asking if it's okay. I'm asking, is this an acceptable situation?
Dude, he's excluding so many fucking variables, man.
I know, just to fit his agenda.
Medical industry in our country.
Here we go.
That's a whole separate topic. We're not actually going to get into that.
Dude, I'm going to do so much research on this and shit on him when the day comes. When we actually get to the argument.
Thumbs down. He's not responsible for it. So again, essentially what you guys are saying is that it's okay for the poor people to die. Only the people who have enough money to
No one said poor but you.
Here, screw everybody else. You should work harder.
There's a video that's like what Americans don't understand about the healthcare system. I'm literally going to research that. Like, you should watch it.
Or just find over here.
That sounds boring.
Super.
It's pretty short, dude. It's like 14 minutes.
Maybe.
He could be like responsible, but I don't think he could be like, can't really like punish him really.
Legally responsible.
But he's
Yeah, there's
moral versus legal responsibility.
I don't know how to explain it better than that, but
So you're saying it's his policy, and again, like I'm doing with everybody, I'm pushing back, right?
It's just who do you trust, the government or the CEO? It comes down to that, and you shouldn't trust either. There's no good decision made.
We know that's morally wrong.
Well, I think you should trust the CEO's morals. but
I
if their morals
disagree.
are
I
bad,
disagree
that
because
sucks.
I disagree because the CEO, his morals, because his agenda is to get money, and he doesn't give a fuck about who is in the way. So I honestly think the government should be trusted more, but I don't think you can set in a law that should say that the government is 100%. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, especially with our system that we have right now, it literally ruined the economy.
The CEO is too corrupt, but the government's also corrupt, so you can't give 100% trust to either.
So the best thing you could do is put some regulations on a
Yeah,
CEO.
just small regulations, and you can't expect the system to be perfect. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Exactly what you fucking said.
Be a problem. Like it shouldn't. Like it's like a problem with like our government. Like you said, like the medical industry is like a whole. It's like I don't think it's just this like one company's like problem. I think it like there needs to be
True.
like overarching
It's
change.
humans, bro.
I agree with you 100%. I am not going to push back on that statement.
Huh?
I agree.
What did he say?
The
He
book
said
that I
it's
used
humans.
preparing some of the stuff you guys had like 2 whole chapters on.
No, but before that, I think he said the same thing.
No,
that
no,
we just
he
that there
said,
should be
no, yeah, he
regulations.
literally said what he said that it's not a problem with the CEO or he just said it's a problem with the government as a whole.
Yeah.
When you get to second semester senior year,
Or the
that's
whole
because
healthcare industry as a whole. Sorry.
bigger picture issues. And that's something.
It's flawed, man, but it's better than free healthcare in a lot of ways.
In that book
Maybe.
on the medical industry.
Like, it's impossible to be in the U.S. In other countries, it could work better, but
That is happening in our country, right? If you're poor, you don't have a good chance of having good healthcare because it's so damn expensive.
It actually is really overpriced. You can't like.
there are some things with it, though. Like, I forgot what it was, but you could call it, like, an emergency in most hospitals, and
You know how expensive
you
that
really
shit
go in
is,
for
though?
free. It doesn't cost money. You
I
go in
don't
for
think
free.
so, man.
This happens to people.
On my
Even
life.
an ambulance is like a couple thousand.
Oh yeah, not ambulances. Like if you go there and there's like this emergency room. I forgot what the name of it is specifically, but you could get away with it.
I don't know, man.
Where the medical
Doesn't sound very
industry
reliable.
can market to us as individuals.
Yeah.
That's why half of the commercials, pay attention to when you're watching TV. A third to half of the commercials are for medicines.
That's not a fact.
It's what.
Yeah, it's not just spewing out bullshit.
To a doctor and go spend an exorbitant amount of money on medication. Most of the rest of the industrial world, they can only market to medical professionals because they're the ones who know better.
But that's because of the system that they already have in place.
What I think need to take.
It's gonna be really hard to change the one that we have right now.
Exactly, man.
You could put regulations on it, some small stuff, but you can't fucking do a full change, make it like Sweden.
Sweden's the shit show. Please, God.
It
There's
is.
a ton of
It's
better
terrible.
countries, but Sweden is the worst country in the world, dude, honestly.
All right.
It's because like Sweden doesn't even have military costs, man. We need military costs in this country. Fucking regulate everything.
Well, what if it's Sweden? But, in that sense. But, like, I honestly think Sweden's, like, on par with, like, Africa and, like...
Dude, I'll
Australia.
literally destroy him on this healthcare topic.
I think that's a bad take.
If you didn't, then
What it is.
Like, destroying someone.
Anyways, so this was one of
I'm just saying it as a word. I don't want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
destroy him. I just don't want him to think that he's a fucking god amongst humans. With
Well,
this
he already
spaceship
does,
world.
and, like, that's why I said that. Like, I just feel like that's... I don't know. It's like when two people go into a debate thinking they're both like gonna shit on each other, then they're gonna come out just fucking pissed because it's just gonna be two people like spewing facts that like don't even really correlate.
There's pre-conventional, conventional, and post-conventional level.
The point of it is to convince every other person in the class to get on your side. I used to do a lot of debates in my 8th grade.
Yeah,
We'd have this
same.
4-hour class.
Or not, yeah, later on.
Two aiming at
I was pretty good at it, but to be fair, my opposition was pretty fucking retarded. Like they wanted speech to be regulated. Like I said something.
Ew,
Like,
I remember that, dude. 2016.
I said something like some
that.
politician's quote. Not, I like made it. But
It was
some
wait,
quote.
yeah, that was 2016, right? It was 2015-16.
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
something like, the world isn't a playground. You got to learn how to deal with other adults, something like that, man. But
Yeah.
it was a banger.
Yeah, I remember that
So-
shit, the hate speech argument.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like
god,
Jordan
that was
Peterson.
so great. Yep. Dude, that was such a bad argument.
Yeah. Imagine being Canadian. Yikes.
Cringe.
Colbert felt this was
Hold on. Wait, can you go to YouTube? I want to show you. Like,
Yeah, is it the link you sent me?
it's not a link. Just look up SoX in YouTube and filter live, please.
Along all of these stages. Okay, so that's stage one.
SoX YouTube.
Yeah, just
Oh,
go.
I have to go to youtube.com.
Yeah, look up. Yeah, and just look up my name, like SoX, and then filter it to live channels.
Okay, let's see if I can do that on my phone.
You can.
I mean, like a real punishment, like you get grounded for swearing at the house or whatever, right? Stage two, aiming at your reporter. Mute yourselves. Whoever's unmuted, mute yourself.
I think that's one there.
Second stage, an action is good because it gets a reward. Again, still focus on me.
What do I filter live? Sorry for being an idiot.
I don't. Let me go get my phone. It should be like maybe three dashes close to search bar.
When I was in like third or fourth
Okay.
or fifth grade, I don't
You see
remember
it?
what-
3 dashes.
I'll be right back.
Hey, Mr. Martinez, can you repeat what was stage 2?
Stage two, an action is good because it gets rewarded. So the name of it is aiming at a reward.
Okay.
Can you guys see the screen? It should be showing up on the screen. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's good because you get a reward. Again, positive conditioning with the dog, right? You train your dog to do tricks, you give it a treat, and then it's going to do it. Okay, pretty simple. My son finally taught our dog to do tricks, and Tom's dumb as a rock, but it's funny enough. Right, sorry. Next one. Good boy, good girl attitude. This is when we finally start to recognize that there are things outside of me, and that my actions have consequences on other people. So the good boy, good girl attitude means an action is good because people like it, makes them friendly to me. So
I'm
gonna
doing
say
it on my
to the
laptop.
teacher
I think I
that
found it.
Okay.
the teacher is gonna make
Did you see my stream?
Am I in
I'm
it?
gonna give the teacher a Christmas present.
I mean, do you see me moving
Yeah,
around?
I'm in it. I'm disliking it.
Fuck you. Alright, so do you see this, huh?
Yeah. See the fry.
The fry?
The opposite is also true, right?
The fry?
I see Fry from Futurama. No, now I see Total War.
Alright, cool. It's delayed.
Okay, starting to recognize that there are.
But yeah, like look at like the
when we do this.
So you get like units like
Next
this,
is
right?
law and order. So this is
Yeah.
what we understand.
And like, dude, it's like insanely realistic. So you have like your units, and you basically make your army, right? And like each nation has different units, different buffs. Like Roman has really good infantry, right? I've never played this campaign.
Again, the only problem with that logic is you know that
You have like
some
deployment.
things
Oh
are
god.
moral, and some things that are moral are illegal. When I was dean of students,
I'll just
at
figure out
Rick,
where I have an army.
I forget why he got sent to my office, but the dad was really upset at me, so he came in to meet with me. So I'm sitting there explaining to the dad, here's what's going on, here's the rules,
Hell.
here's the handbook. He goes, well, I didn't know about that. I'm like,
I see rain.
nobody ever told me.
Yeah,
And
Puck.
there had a rule that as a
I mean,
student,
like, there's no battle I can really do just to showcase what a battle looks like yet.
that you had read and understood. And
So who would he be fighting? Like Greece? I don't know what time period you're in.
This is right after Caesar. Rome split into pieces. Huge civil war.
Oh.
This is like Caesar's era, so it's like Octavian. I can't really show you a battle in this campaign though.
And the dad, as soon as I said that, he put his
Okay.
hand, he's like,
So I'll just like go to another battle.
like, oh, yeah, we signed-
Yeah, so this is the actual campaign. Like let's say like I showed you Rome there, so
Here, and you
like you can see down here like where I am on the map.
busted.
So let's say I wanted to play as like a Parthian. Like you know Parthian, right? These
Yeah.
are like the horse archer guys.
Doing things because they are just. Right? Giving everyone their due. Remember, that's what we mean by justice? And then knowing that there was a spirit of the law. So, for example, I'm going to go back to my famous example that I keep on using.
Famous example?
Legal to speed.
Paul?
No. But the spirit of the law is you should drive at a safe speed. Now, if everybody on the freeway is driving 75 miles an hour and I'm driving 65, or
Pussy.
50.
And you're a pussy.
Am I causing a problem?
Yes.
And if you've ever been on the freeway in that situation, yes, that person who's driving slower than the speed of traffic or the flow of traffic is causing a problem. So the spirit of the law is drive the flow of traffic, right? As long as you're going the flow of traffic, chances are you're not going to get a ticket by the CHP. But don't put, if that question comes up on your driver's test, don't put that down.
Okay.
The spirit of the law. Okay?
The time has come.
So that's where we recognize again that an action is
Wait, my mom needs me to call her. It's urgent.
Alright. No. I just want to show you that. Peace.
Understanding of the consequence. So again, the stage
I'll just see.
I begin